Alright, so first of all, you got to print out a template. I've linked in the description below. It's super cheap, and once you download it, you can use it as much as you want. So next we're gonna lay this out. It's pretty straightforward. It's like you match A to B to C and the numbers as well.
Chance I should have kissed her instead of hiding all these.
So once you've laid this out, we're gonna close the gaps, because as you can see on the top of each page there's a gap here. So you just need to get the ruler, draw the line where the gap is, fold that over. Then we're going to use double-sided tape to stick that down. So as you can see, the gap is closed now. And then we're going to do that for the rest of the pages.
Cause I don't want to catch no feelings, man, that's risky. The last time I did that, I was drowning in whiskey. My last girl had my spirit, my soul, and my body, and she knew that, but still threw me away like a frisbee. And now you know why I move ruthless like I'm never at home. 2019, I'm all up in my zone. Don't even say hi to me when you see me on road. I'm moving different now.
Cool, so next we're going to use tape to stick down the pages together. I use clear tape just so you can see through it. You can use whatever tape you want to use.
You should be counting your blessings. Even right now, it's a blessing to feel my essence.
So the sizes start from like extra small and they go all the way to XL. So each line that goes up gets bigger. All right, so I cut out a size large. I feel like depending on the material you're using, you can either go between medium and large. For a shirt, I probably could have got away with a medium, I'm not gonna lie. So next you need to cut out this binding strip. This is what we're gonna use to neaten the rough edges on the eye part. So you're gonna need 2 of these. Next, we're gonna use the front of the shirt to cut out one side of the mask, and then the back of the shirt to cut out the other half.
Ain't no time to waste when you out here in the streets, she said.
To weigh this down, I just put my laptop on it, and then I cut around the template.
These emotions, they can kill. Do you feel what I feel? It's the motion, it's the thrill.
Alright, cool. So that's how it's gonna look. And then this is the other half that I use for the back of the t-shirt. This is what we have so far. Next, we're gonna do the same for the part for the edge of the eye. You're gonna need this twice as long. I'm gonna show you that after this.
We hit our visions, then back to ice. We just drink till we can't feel our face, hey, hey. Cause life at home ain't sweet, life at home is
cool. Then you're gonna need to turn these two parts inside out, facing inwards. And then we're just gonna start sewing this down. So first of all, you wanna sew the front line, and only that part. Then I'm gonna show you what we do on the next part.
Forever being told I need to grow up, being told I need to be a man, I need to live life like a grown-up, but I also wanna be Peter Pan. Don't switch on me, I got bigger plans.
So you need to get it to this point here, and then this is where we're gonna sew on the edges for the eye part. So you leaving this flat will basically make it a lot easier. So like I said, we're gonna need twice the length of this for it to go all the way around. That's what I'm gonna do right here. So you kind of just want to get your ruler, mark it out, and then cut it out. Cool. And then what we're going to do is match the edge of this to the edge of the mask. Then we're going to pin that down, and you want to do that all the way around. But first of all, we're going to do this flat part just to make it easier. Then we're going to do the curved parts. So just follow what I'm doing here. So once you got this, just throw it on the sewing machine, get that sewed. All right, then for the curved part, you kind of need to flatten out that sides to make it as straight as possible, just so you're able to pin the edge down. It's a bit difficult, but once you do it, like, it's worth it. So same thing we did, you need to line up the edges, pin that down, and then just sew that down.
To the south side, baby, you don't get realer. Look at my click, when we fresher than a brick, and we post it like a strip. Have you ever met a London boy starting like this? L's up for my city. The whole crew with me, BV, all the year with the kings of the city. Got a east of the city, wanna meet somebody, come with me. Baby, we can go.
All right, cool. So this is what it's going to look like when you're done. Then you need to flip it over, and then the extra material we have on the other side, we're going to fold over the edge like this. Then we're going to pin it down. Make sure you're pinning both sides correctly. And then we're just going to sew over that. It's going to give us like a smooth edge over the line. And then same thing, we do the first flat part, then do the curved parts after, just to make everything easier. You don't need to do the whole thing at once.
Southeast niggas, baby, you know what the deal is. You know what the real is. Chillin' with some kings and villains.
So this method here will work for any t-shirt you want to use, any shirt design. Like for me, this was just a t-shirt I really liked and I didn't just want to throw away, but I couldn't really wear it, you know what I mean? So I thought, let me make a mask out of it so you guys can do the same thing. So it's going to look something like this. As you can see, super clean. And yeah, it just looks clean, you know what I mean? Cool, so next we're gonna finish sewing the two parts together. I'm gonna work from the back all the way to the top of the mask and just follow what I'm doing here basically.
Your tag mileage is Billy and your horseshoe got some new balance to start running. Promise when you running you will run it, bun him. Put it down for the other dudes that don't do this just to get a lot of loot. We don't chase dreams, this is our dream, we're in it now, so our job is have fun, yeah, and watch the money pal.
Welcome to the South. Baby, you don't get no rhythm.
Cut those extra edges off of the eyes. And there you pretty much have it. So I'm going to flip this inside out just to show you guys what it looks like so far. It's pretty much done. This is this side. It's simple, but I think it looks lit. And then that's this side here. Really, it's done. To clean it up, you can fold up the edges on the bottom of the neck just to make it cleaner and then sew that down. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here as well and show you guys how to do it. So you want to fold that up, pin it down, sew it down. Then I'm going to show you what this looks like wearing it.
All of my brothers say up. You ain't road that's hella stunts. I'm calling out these Donny's bluffs. Poker hunter, she be buff. I be doing hella stuff. I be out there on my days off, getting paid off, doing enough. Call me Hef, hey. Drew, how I feel, how I feel. Drew, how I feel, how I feel. Avec un dans les lights, tu verras dans ce qui passe.